I forgot what I was going to say. All predictions. All right, take two. What is up, everybody? I just wanted to take a few seconds out to kind of do a Halloween Horror Nights 27 overall predictions list. Now, this list is going to cover some things that are rumored, some things that are kind of been talked about in the survey that came out not too long ago, and I'm going to tell you why I think they're going to come to the event. First off, let's kick it off with Academy of Villains. The biggest surprise of last year, besides The Walking Dead, of course. This was a huge surprise. So many people knocked it, said, what are they doing? Why are they bringing the show? Including me. And then boy, was I wrong. When I first saw this show, I fell in love with it. I wanted to watch it almost every night if I could. I loved everything about the show, the dancers, the choreography, the music, the way, the flames, the lighting, the stage production. Couldn't get enough. And I can definitely see this coming back to Halloween Horror Nights 27. It was a crowd favorite. So many people loved it, and they even started selling merch kind of towards the end of the run, because I think even Academy of Villains and Horror Nights themselves was not really banking on this. I think they were behind it, but they didn't know that it was going to be as well received as it was. On to the next one is the Repository. I can definitely see this coming back. Now, the Repository may not have did spectacular numbers. I know a lot of the reviews were so-so. Some were really spectacular, some were kind of middle-ish. Now, I know Halloween Horror Nights 27 kind of missed the boat in having this in the first 2 weeks of Halloween Horror Nights 26 being open. And I know that was probably reasons beyond their control. They signed off before they can, go full steam with it. And so this year, I think they're going to push it even more. I'm not sure if the VR portion is going to come back, the VR stuff. I'm not sure if that stuff is going to come back or not. But I definitely see them bringing this back, announcing it even early, having it ready opening night. And I also think they're going to play around with the idea of a couple different tickets for this. You're going to have your regular ticket, and I think they're going to have maybe 2 other style of tickets that are going to grant you either multiple visits, or it's going to grant you multiple visits through the entire run. I don't know how they're going to master that, how they're going to do it, if it's going to be 1 visit per week or 1 visit per night. I'm not sure how they're going to, work out that detail, but I'm pretty sure they're going to add that, because a lot of pass holders would have loved to went to it, but they didn't want to pay the price just to do it once. They wanted to do it at least multiple times. So I can definitely see them tweaking on that, tweaking a lot of stuff that people didn't like, and maybe adding a lot more of the story elements rather than the VR stuff. So look for the Repository probably coming back. The Scare Actor Dining experience, I don't see this going away. It's going to probably come back this year, which would make it the 3rd year that they have it. It's an easy run. It's an easy setup for them. It's just utilizing a restaurant that would normally just be sitting there. They throw a couple characters in, a buffet. They're making money off of it. So I don't see why it would not come back. And where they had Chance's house last year, if you remember, it was between Man in Black and Bill and Ted. It was like a giant tent that they basically sprung up there. I can definitely see that coming back this year, at least that location. Not Chance's house. Please don't come back. But I can definitely see them utilizing that area. It worked out perfectly as far as the schematics for it. So I can definitely see them bringing that back as well. Now, this is just something I'm throwing out there. I'm just going to say enjoy Halloween Horror Nights 27 as it is. Because I think once 27 is done, you're going to see for 28 is going to be very different. And I mean different as far as the setups, different as far as where the houses are. Because I think, unless I'm totally wrong and Nintendo Land comes as a 3rd park somewhere else, I definitely see something is going to happen construction wise. I think that whole back area where kids zone, I think that whole area is going to probably be construction, full force. And I can see Halloween Horror Nights 28 having to work out houses elsewhere. So enjoy Halloween Horror Nights 27 as it is before the craziness starts. But anyway, guys, that is it for my Halloween Horror Nights 27 overall prediction list. If there is anything you felt I left out, leave it down in the comment section. Anyway, guys, that is it for this list, and that is it for the video. Stay tuned. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to give this a like. And until next time, peace out.